and we are live with Out of the Draft Podcast, Season 4, Episode 14. I'm Dylan.
I'm Dylan, aka DA.
aka Corey Day's #1 fan.
I am Shake. Oh shoot! Oh shoot! I messed it up.
Just go.
I'm Shake and Bake 0301, aka Chase Sexual, and I only got outscored by Kyle Larson by 1 point yesterday.
I'm Dylan, aka the Alex Boner lover.
I'm Cody the Cripple, aka Stenhouse Jr.'s biggest hater.
Well, how was your guys' week? Did you enjoy the race weekend overall? But any cool things in your life?
Got a KFB top 10 yesterday. You would believe it?
Not happening again.
Probably
I got
not.
to go back and watch the O'Reilly race today. I wish I would have been able to watch it live because that thing was fire.
It was sick.
Awesome.
Other than Cody, I know your life update is not walking, so I'm glad you're out of surgery, and I'm glad it went well. But overall, we did have racing this week. I didn't say this in the itinerary. I do want to talk about the ARCA race for 1 second. I thought that was the best ARCA race I've ever seen at Talladega. It was really good. I wasn't there live. I was for Sunday's race, but I was not there to watch the ARCA and the O'Reilly race, and I really wish I was. Those races were phenomenal. Shout out to Cletus, man. He is really learning a lot. I know it's in the draft. I know it's ARCA, so there's only like 6 good people, if that, maybe 5.5. But still, the being up front, make the last lap pass, it didn't work out for him. He kind of spun himself a little bit. Congrats to Andy J. But did y'all have any other thoughts?
We made the right person famous. We really did. Like, just listening to Cletus's in car and listening to the interviews, we made the right dude famous. Really happy to see him have some success. Obviously wish he would have been able to get the win. But I mean, just listening to him on the radio, taking the lead, screaming, "Be like Biff, be like Biff!" the dude's a legend. He's already a legend, and he hasn't even gotten in a Cup car yet.
Somebody.
No, I was just waiting on anybody else. Y'all don't have any other thoughts? Either way, I thought it was really cool. Congratulations. We did have 3 first-time winners this weekend. The next winner ended up being Corey Day. He took the lead. He was kind of controlling the lane. Sam Ayer was underneath. And then he was 3 wide with
William
Creed.
Sandwich.
Creed was the top car. And he kind of got clear. There was a lot of things in the race. The reason why the JRM cars wasn't involved. 2 of them had a penalty for coming too early up. Is that correct? From the pit road. But nothing too crazy. It was a great race. There were 3 wide runs going everywhere. I didn't watch the whole thing. I was too busy. We were trying to unpack and just do some things while we got down there. But I did watch the finish, and I thought it was awesome. I thought every run was great. Even with 20 or 15 to 20 cars, I feel like they had a really good enough air where it could work still. But Corey Day got the win. He was the leader when the caution came out. By the way, if y'all think so, the caution should have came out. Harrison Burton literally was scary. But I thought the caution should have came out. Congratulations to Corey Day. This is a long time coming for him. But personally, I rate the race. I saw it 8.3. I thought it was great. I wish it would have came green. It would have been a good finish. That probably would have raised it up just a little bit. But it was a great Talladega race.
I gotta agree. That race was absolute, just purely cinema. Hardly any fuel saving. People were making crazy, unbelievable moves and not wrecking or killing each other. It was just straight hard racing. It was awesome. I would say after all that, it's a 8.7 out of 10 for me. That race is amazing.
Yeah, I thought that was, in my opinion, the greatest super speedway race we've seen out of the O'Reilly cars, and the win made it even better. So I'm gonna go a solid 9.9. That was amazing.
That's crazy.
That's insane.
that is
insane.
absolutely insane.
Is it a 9.9 because you weren't there?
Yes.
I mean, the way like I said, I didn't get to watch it on Saturday. I was busy playing softball, regretting it, still sore today. But watching it back today, I thought it was a great race. Honestly, I think the highlight of the race for me was it was Jesse Love, right? Swerving through traffic like
Yeah.
that. I think I said it last night. Like that's what I imagine that I look like on the highway when I'm, swerving through traffic. But it's definitely not as cool as that. Like, I mean, I thought that was absolutely insane. It was cool to see Corey Day get his first win. I'm starting to dislike him a little bit just because of DJ. But it was exciting to see him get a win. I mean, realistically, he probably should be in that 5 car because that dude's washed. But I would say it's an 8.6. Great race overall.
I'll give it 8.4.
They were in the same scheme, so you wouldn't see any difference.
You might actually see the 5 car in victory lane.
Oh, yeah.
Still hasn't won on a talent track, by the way.
Go to the Crip. What do you got for us?
He said he had to jump out real quick. Oh no, he's back. Never mind.
Am I good? Am I lagging or anything?
A little bit.
You kind of
Little bit.
Just tell me your rating.
I don't know what's going on. 8.
Yeah.
Good job. First, before we move on, though,
Do that better than walking upstairs.
one of the guys I met at Dega in the stands, I was randomly talking about a podcast with my friends, and he was like, "Oh, you do a podcast?" Well, he's in the chat live. Thank you. It was great meeting you as well. I hope you enjoyed the race while you're around us, but that's really cool. Either way, we did have cup race, and honestly, stage 1, as a spectator, so I'm gonna give you my spectating view of the race. It was way better than probably what you guys saw, just because you probably saw a commercial. The race interrupted the commercials, actually, is what I heard. But that in person, stage 1 was cool to see, but it was really boring. Okay, but the strategy aspect of it, as a race fan, I was like, oh, I want to see who's doing what. But I was honestly confused after the second pit stop. I don't know who was on what strategy. I didn't know who was a lap down. I couldn't tell any of that stuff, which is fine. But I thought it was decent, stage 1 from as a spectator, but I was really confused. And I could tell as soon as stage 2 started, everyone was like, it's go time. There's no, I'm not saving nothing except for the people in the back. I saw all the Chevrolets literally back up. You could literally watch them down the backstretch and they all just let off. It was crazy. I was like, oh, okay. I know what their strategy is, which it makes sense if you notice the end of the race. And then after that huge accident, the race sucked. It was, I mean, it was exciting because you're there and then you never know what's gonna happen at Talladega. You could always have a wreck or something exciting, right? But man, it was just 2x2, couldn't pass at all. It literally was whoever gave you the best push, and the more pushes you got, I just felt like you weren't going anywhere. There was literally, it's the same thing we've had since the start of this car. It was so bad. But then we get to stage 3, and all the Chevys flipped to the front because they had to take less gas, right? After all that accident, that's why most of them wasn't in the crash either. It's just because they were in the back. And then it was between Hocevar and Busher, and whoever can give them a push. And that's kind of the way it's set up. I also did one thing I want to mention that I liked. It was a 3 to go to the flag from the caution. Green and white checkered sucks for restrictor plate races, but 3 to go is enough time to get momentum and to make moves. I noticed, just to kind of get where your line is going, which is pretty cool. But Carson Hocevar, honestly, the best. What a badass! the stands was electric. Everyone was cheering. His celebration was amazing. The race itself, though, it was a 2. It was the worst race I've ever seen in person. And I've watched Bristol and the next gen in person. So, yeah. What you got?
Yeah, I gotta agree with you in a sense. I absolutely love Carson Hocevar winning. That was awesome, electric. The ending was exciting, and the wreck was also insane, throwing a sudden crazy in there. But outside of that, the fuel saving and trying to pass, absolutely horrible, absolutely just terrible. So outside of that, it reminds us why this car is absolutely garbage. I don't know why and who approved it, but I hate it with a burning passion. I think I'd rather see a souped up like Volkswagen Jetta go around the track than these things. But I'd say I'll be nice, give it a nice solid 2.5 out of 10.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree. That race was horrible. Luckily for me, I was only able to watch the last stage, but I watched the highlights and just watched single file racing, and even when they were 2x2, it was just like one big line. So I'm gonna do like a 3. Carson Hocevar celebration. That's perfect. 10 out of 10. I want it every week.
Yeah, I think I kind of said last week towards the end of the show that we were about to watch the worst super speedway race we've ever watched. And I will stand on it that that was the worst super speedway race we have ever watched. Um, I mean, I appreciate NASCAR trying to do something different, but at the end of the day, as crazy as this is to say, we need fuel saving for this race to even be the slightest bit entertaining on super speedways, because if not, nothing happens. You saw it when they were pushing; they were 2x2 the whole time. You can't get enough momentum to get a third lane going when half the field's gone either. So I think for me, I would rate it 2.5. Um, I don't know what NASCAR needs to do. If I did know and if they knew, we would have a solution. I don't think anybody knows. Flipping the stage lengths though was not the answer. I think I'd rather go back to what we had, just because at the end of the day, at least track position can be gained or lost by the pit stops in stage three. Because if not, like it just felt like I watched Chase Elliott sit in row three on the outside lane and not be able to do anything. He tried to do something at the line, but I mean, even then, like you can't do anything, and it's awful racing. Um, I think realistically, if Carson Hocevar doesn't win that race, we're talking about it like I'm talking about my rating in like the ones. I think him winning and his celebration kind of carried. Um, the big one in stage two gave some fans some excitement. Also, that's one thing I really want to touch on really quick. Anybody that blames Bubba Wallace for that is one of two things: an absolute fucking idiot or potentially racist. Like that, it's just that. Like it really is. That is not on Bubba in the slightest. And somebody tried to say that he blocked. He didn't block. He moved up a lane and then 10 seconds later got hit by like 3 cars and lost control. That's not on him. It's a racing incident. So for all the freaking people with the Confederate flags in their background of their Facebook profiles, shut the hell up. All right. But yeah, it sucked. Excited to I'm excited to watch Texas. That's how bad the race was. I'm excited to watch Texas.
Me too. I do want to add something to your point about the wreck. Before I cut you off, DCD, I apologize.
You're fine.
It is no one's fault that these wrecks happen.
No.
It is literally the car's fault. It's because you cannot have any space whatsoever, and the moment you do, your lane just goes to the back, right? Like, it is literally the car's fault. It's the package's fault. I remember, was a late Gen 6. What horsepower were they running? Was that 410? It was like something stupid low, right? Uh,
I think you're right.
I think we need to try that. Like right now, I think our horsepower is too high that you can't like have a type of run in a sense, and you can only just get bumps. I know that they're talking about drag. You're never gonna fix that because the car is built to be draggy. It's literally draggy on a mile and a half. You're never gonna fix that. You just need to build a new race car, which please do, right? But I know the teams don't want that at all because it's a lot of money. But But anyways, I think we need to try very, very low horsepower. I think that would work. Anyways, go ahead.
Yeah, it was 450 at the end for 2021. But the race was okay. I did see a clip saying not that they can't pass, they just don't want to, because Hocevar was moving that thing through the field at one point by himself. So, but I'll give it, as much as I love these races, I'll give it a 3.6.
And Cody, if you're available, could you
Yes.
tell us?
I This is going to be the unpopular opinion, as I can tell from everybody's ratings. I am going to go higher than everybody else. I felt like obviously the racing wasn't the best overall, but I think I liked the part of where there was a lot more strategy in stage one. You had people pushing, and then you had people saving. It was consistent. You had the Fords saving. Like I think it was like I guess they were going like 30% throttle, and they were able to save more. Um, I actually liked it because there's more strategy than just everyone going 30% around the whole track being three wide because like there's nothing gonna happen. Um, and then I was watching Hamlin's podcast earlier, and he was just talking about like the drag that the car has is like what every driver was talking about when they came out of the car was like he was like people are going 30% throttle and still keep up with the pack. The drag is what they need to take care of. Is the main thing first to help fix that as well. Because obviously they might still save fuel, but it's not going to be 30% throttle the whole way. Like it may be more like 50 to 60 for people like in 30th, like for example, like somewhere like in the fours work. I think it'd be better for that. But I'm honestly going to go a 5 just off of everything.
Yeah, I have two things for that. One, I don't think your pain meds have worn off. I think you might be a little bit loopy. Um, and two, I mean, Harvick told us early in the year the Fords have the advantage. They go faster at 90% throttle. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if you remember that, but he did say that. So,
I do remember that.
Yeah,
I think that's why they were able to save fuel and stay with the pack. They're
Ex-
not full throttle. They're faster.
exactly. That's why they made a one stop in stage one. But before we move on to our next segment, I do want to talk about Carson Hocevar just a little bit longer. And all of us have an opinion on him, I'm sure. But this man is literally aura when it comes to what we used to have, right? Like the Jeff Gordon, the Dale Earnhardt, in a sense of like he can make our sport go farther than what it is in the bubble that it is right now, just by his attitude, his just demeanor, and honestly, he is funny as hell. Like, I mean, the fact that he posts Sabrina Carpenter like stuff all the time, to me that he just got it. Like to me, that's him, and he's also hanging out with Cletus, who's also huge when it comes to viewership, 4 million subscribers. I mean, there's just a lot of people that he puts himself in, and I think if he continues to win, the sport grows, and there's no way it doesn't. And I love that Chili's is so behind him. It is the perfect sponsor for him because he is so he is just so Carson Hocevar, and I love it. And I didn't realize that a lot of drivers liked him. I thought they all hated him, but I realized that they gave him a lot of respect after the end of the race. So that's really cool. Anybody else have thoughts on Carson?
I kind of, I agree with you. I think he is great for the sport. I think he is sometimes an absolute weapon on the track. But I mean, even I forget what, like I don't even know exactly what it's called, but like NASCAR social media team like interviewed a bunch of drivers, and like the one question was who's most likely to cause a wreck, and everybody said Carson Hocevar. They asked Carson, he goes, "Oh shit, that's the one they said me for, isn't it?" And then he said, "Well, I mean, just get out of the way." Get out of the way. There won't
Just
be a
get
wreck.
out of the way. Just get.
Like his personality, it's so fun. Like it's a very, very fun personality. Um, I think him and Cletus being friends is great too. I mean, you got Cletus recording the finish, screaming for Hocevar to win. I think that's huge for the sport. And I mean, even drivers that have said they don't like him, you did see them pay their respect, which I love. It's a lot of veterans. They know how hard it is to win in this sport, and to get that first one is huge. I mean, we saw it with Ty Gibbs at Bristol. I think it's not really a respect thing when it comes to like how good like his craft, his driver like craft and everything like that. I think it's more of a, hey man, that's hard to do. You went and did it. You earned it. Congratulations. Next week it's going to be, what, dude, get off of me, please. Like, get off my bumper. But yeah, thought it was great for Cletus. The celebration was top tier. I don't think anybody will ever match what he just did as a celebration. Um, yeah, he's great for the sport. I'm excited to see if he can roll that momentum into the coming weeks and see what he can do.
Yeah, Sabrina Carpenter, give my boy a shot, man.
That's what
He's
I'm
tall.
saying.
He's a winner, man. He's a winner. And hey, free Chili's for life. Like,
He's 6'5".
yeah, he's 6'5", man. Like, come on.
Only if he was 2 inches taller.
That's somewhere else.
That might be-
I can't wait to go back and watch this, because once you said that, my face straight up just went. Go
I
ahead.
mean,
Done
Hunter
boy,
laughed again.
there's something called a digital footprint, done boy. That's gonna be on your profile forever.
Can't be worse than Damon's.
That's true.
That's a very good point.
And to go off what Shake said, that celebration, I don't think anything will ever match that. I don't think you could have the perfect storm. You got the fans at Talladega, which is known to be the rowdiest fans in all of NASCAR. Then you got Carson Hocevar, who is a huge fan favorite. Everybody loves the kid. Then you got his first win in the Intimidante. Like,
Dude, if he would have caught the beer,
oh, if he would have caught the beer, that would have been the greatest thing I have ever seen. Like, that celebration was already top tier, but if he would have caught that beer, dude, I thought he was finna go climb the fence and get in the crowd as well. Like,
Yeah, I thought Tony Stewart that thing after.
yeah, I was like, oh my god. Then he went to Chili's after, once he flew back home with the trophy.
I got a couple margaritas, feeling good, dude.
It was
Yeah.
kind of funny. He gave his first race win flag. I was kind of surprised. Like, obviously he's gonna keep the trophy, but like giving your first race win flag away, I was like, he's actually doing that. I mean, like,
yeah,
I
he's
feel like
stealing
it's
Larson
something-
fans. It was a
Yeah,
Larson
Larson
fan.
fan with the Kyle Busch hat. I mean,
No, Chastain hat.
Yeah.
Chastain.
Mhm.
Yeah, Mellow Man.
Also, what a grab for Chili's. Like, they jumped on the Hocevar train early, and it is paying off.
Yeah, Monster's next, and we all know it.
That stock of Chili's is up through the
Yeah,
moon.
the
Right now,
amount
I'm
of
telling you.
people I seen on TikTok saying we're going to Chili's to celebrate Carson Hocevar was crazy.
Yeah, it's insane. He has such a likable personality, and like he just unapologetically himself. Like I saw him like earlier in the week, he was signing like stuff for fans. He had a Sabrina Carpenter shirt on. Just
Yeah,
for
watching
hell
the
of it.
ARCA race, he was in the stands with a Sabrina Carpenter shirt.
Yeah, I was like, wow, okay. I respect you for being yourself, man. Some people don't do that, so that's why fans
Yeah,
like him. Gravitate toward him a lot.
Yeah, he's just like
And
us. He just gets
me
to
and
go race
DJ
a
like
cup
that.
car on Sunday.
Me and DJ got to cop those Sabrina
When's
Carpenter.
that a Sabrina Carpenter tour like a collab coming when he runs the scheme for it? That's gonna be awesome. When that
Oh
happens.
my dude, Lionel, I am gonna buy you out.
Buy the entire stuff.
But
Jeez.
then his fans like crashed the Lionel website trying to buy the Win diecast.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, it crashed and sold out in like I think like 10 minutes. Something like that. It was something crazy. Like it's the Incidente and it's his first win, and the confetti was red and black too. Like
Mhm.
it was just awesome.
Man, I would have
Imagine-
bought one, but I don't trust Lionel right now, dude. That's a whole other NASCAR problem you gotta deal with.
All right. Should we highlight some finishers of both races?
Yeah.
Yep, let's do it.
All right,
O'Reilly
I'll do O'Reilly. That's fine.
Okay.
So O'Reilly, Corey Day, obviously. Congrats to you. Went on a talent track first, Bo, before you
Dang.
celebrate.
Dang.
Jeremy Clements, top 5. Dean Thompson, 6. Parker Retzloff in 9th, top 10. JJ Yaley in 11th. Blaine Perkins in 12th. And Brennan Poole in 15th.
All right. Thank you for that. Then, boy, DJ, do you want to do the highlight finishers for the Cup Series now?
Obviously, the man to myth, the legend, Carson Hocevar picking up his first win. Chase Elliott, P4, Zane Smith, top 5. Bang. Ricky finished 6th, Ross 7th. Noah Gregson, top 10 in 9th. Kyle Busch, top 10. Todd Gilliland, 11th. Somehow Tyler Reddick bounces back to finish 14th after being involved in the big one. Cody Ware, P21, dude. What?
That's a win.
Daniel died, top 25.
Look at that.
Shout out Chad Fincham for leading laps.
Yeah, Chad Fincham.
Yeah, Chad Fincham
Ware
went up
leading
there
along.
and led a lap.
That was fun.
Then you got some bad finishers. You got Chase Briscoe in 29th, Brad Keselowski 31st, Ty Gibbs 34th, William Byron 35th, Bubba 36th, Ryan Blaney 37th, Joey 39th, and Kyle Larson 40th.
Perfect. Thank you, DJ, for that.
Our fearless leader isn't here, so I just want to go ahead and remind anybody that is, watching and you guys. Last week when we did the point standings, do you all remember that somebody in here said that Kyle Larson was ahead of Chase Elliott, somebody who has a win in the points, and then proceeded to score one more point than all of us did yesterday?
That sounds like either DJ thing or a Dun Boy thing.
No, it was a DJ thing. Thing.
Me, a Larson fan?
I don't know, dude. You secret one.
Where did our fearless leader go?
I don't know, but
he had to go do something.
He had to pull a Damon.
What a guy.
Okay.
All right, cool, boy.
You want me to go ahead and go through the O'Reilly points real quick? And then Cody, for me, you can do the Cup?
Yeah, I can do the Cup, yep.
Perfect. Okay, so first it's Justin Allgaier ahead by 105 points over Sheldon Creed, who's then followed by Jesse Love. Then Corey Day in 4th that win. Pretty good for him. Then you got in Cody's words, the future O'Reilly Auto Parts Series champion Brandon Jones in 5th, followed closely by Sammy Smith, Carson Quabble, Austin Hill, Taylor Gray, Hunter Baker's GOAT, Parker Retzloff in the top 10, just moved into there, ahead of William Sawalich and Roger Caruth in 12th. You get Ryan Sieg in 13th, with Sam Mayer in 14th, Brent Cruz 15th, and then I want to say this final one, Brennan Poole in 16th. Impressive season for him so far.
Great season.
Great season. All right, Cody, on to you.
So we still get Tyler Reddick in the points lead. Shocker. Continue to pull away from Hamlin and Blaney. We have Hamlin 2nd, Blaney 3rd, Chase in 4th. Just past Larson, the one who doesn't have a win. Ty Gibbs in 5th, Larson in 6th. Chris Buescher in 7th. Carson Hocevar jumped up 4 spots to 8th after getting the win. So that's a big dub for him. Bell in 9th. He jumped up 1. Brad dropped 1 to 10th. Byron drops 4. Holy crap, he sucks. Also dropped 4. He's in 12th. Ryan Preece in 13th. Nice. He stayed where he was. Suarez in 14th. Logano in 15th. Austin Cindric is holding the last spot for the chase. Briscoe right on the edge. He is 4 points behind from the cutoff. So really good for him for having a very bad luck at the start of the season. Zane Smith up to 20th. He jumped 2 positions after that race as well. Chastain jumped up to 18th. We have Stenhouse jumping up to 25th after wrecking Eric Jones because he's an idiot. And then you have Kyle Busch in 27th. He didn't gain anything or lose anything. And Alex Bowman still with 80 points, down in 36. Guy stinks.
Thank you for that, Cody. I do want to talk about
Dunboy. How many races did Alex Bowman miss? 4, and he is 23 points behind Connor Zilic. Hit the panic button. Hit the panic button.
Hit the panic
I think
button.
Trackhouse needs to hit the panic button.
That
That
track
race
I was
does.
going to take panic button, to be honest.
Pretty sure he's
Oh,
less than 100
what
points behind
happened?
Kyle Busch. So that's
What
tough.
happened to Ross? Like he was up there and then he just disappeared. Did I forget something?
No. So he didn't have to pit. I mean, he had to pit because, or he took 4 tires and a full 2 cans at the end of the stage,
Oh,
and no one else, like everybody else, didn't. It was something like that.
okay.
Can I talk
All right,
about a
well.
lead driver real quick? I'm kind of surprised with like this whole season. Joey Logano is down in 15th. He's having not a great season for a 3-time champ. I don't know if Penske just swinging and missing on these setups, but he's not as fast as he used to be.
It's the hair.
This doesn't sound like a hot take, but like Alpha Pass season, it might be. But honestly, Austin Cindric is better than Logano this year. Even though the fan standings show him run below, but I think Austin Cindric is a better driver this year than Logano has been.
That is not crazy to say.
Yeah, no.
No. One more thing I want to touch on the points. Christopher Bell is 194 points out of first place. Still standing on it.
Yep.
All right. Paint
Only
scheme or
2 of us
news?
said he couldn't.
We are not doing a paint scheme review.
All right.
Yeah,
Nope.
so we're heading on to news. Do you want to start off with what you have, and then I'll go
But
into
I
my.
will say,
Yeah. You want me to do the news
just
and ratings?
hold off.
Yeah, whatever you got.
Right.
Eric Jones, best paint scheme of the week. Just putting it out there.
Shut up.
That was
I
the
agree.
best. The Doritos car was so sick in person. I have a picture.
All right,
Don't
Yeah.
show.
What it beats right in front of you, huh?
Don't show it.
Yeah,
All
well,
right,
you got to be careful showing pictures on your phone, Dylan.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's way back. That other one that I. Hold on.
Yeah, that's.
Nope, not yet.
There we go.
Yeah, you can't
it
park
looks better
there.
in person.
You're not parked there, lad.
Yeah, that
And
looked
not
like an
parking.
ARCA car. The
All right,
ARCA
for
Max.
some news, KFB's got a new crew chief after they just got their first top 10.
Oh, great. Awesome, man.
Tyler Reddick contract extension. Clint Boyer will be back in the trucks at Dover. Jamie Mack at San Diego. And then for the ratings, we got Saturday at Kansas for O'Reilly, 1.18 million, up 12% from last year. Then Sunday at Kansas Cup, 2.92 million on Fox, which is up 26%. But it's also the lowest viewed Kansas Cup race and the lowest viewed April Cup race ever on Fox.
Wow. Look at O'Reilly, though. O'Reilly being the best series in NASCAR. No surprise there.
Shocker.
Yeah. Nice.
All right.
Yeah, I would love to see the ratings this week, especially. What was Big Fox ratings last week? I'm sorry, I was.
Big Fox for Cup, 2.92.
That's it.
Yeah.
This for big
God
fucking.
bless.
Wow,
That's
well,
so
you got
bad.
I mean, what else was on the? Was there anything else on?
Last week? I don't remember.
Masters was a week ago or 2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, after this.
can't
Baseball? That's the only thing I really
Playoff basketball started.
Yeah, but it's not on Fox.
But it's
Yeah, I
on
guess-
TV. It's
It's still the 10th.
competing.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, we do have a new CEO. Steve O'Donnell is now our new CEO after Jim France decided to leave his role. He's still going to be a chairman of the board. So obviously he still owns the sport. The France family it's their sport, but they just have a new guy in charge of it. Now, who is replacing his role as COO is Ben Kennedy, who is a great grandson in the France family. So he is going to move into what Steve was doing, some more of the operational side of it, more of like the car and the schedule and stuff like that. The CEO is more relations, teams, sponsors, and I feel like Steve O'Donnell does a really good job at communicating and just kind of being around. One thing I want to point out at Steve O'Donnell, and y'all can add any input as well. He has been on 2 podcasts in the last 3 weeks. He was on the Teardown last night as the CEO, just talking about like his mission and what he wants it to look like. Obviously, his mission is crazy, and that is to be the biggest sport in the world. That's not going to happen. I'm sorry, but at least she can try to be the biggest motorsport in the world. I think that's possible if we do it right. And so, I think it's really good. I know Steve has had some ups and downs in the way he communicates things and stuff like that. But I really like him. I think that he understands what we need, and I think if he can't get it done, I know that Ben Kennedy will hold him accountable. Any other thoughts about him?
Yeah, I think it's great for the sport. I mean, wasn't he like behind all like the new ads and stuff like that, commercials like that at all?
Well, he's the one who said that we should have a media team at NASCAR, and now that's why we have, the CW's involved in that. Our social media is so much better. I think that he does a lot of great things to show the sport. So to get him out of the operational side, I think it actually is going to make him even better. Because I think Ben Kennedy, as former driver, um, in the truck series, he understands what the drivers want, and I think that he can represent that very well. But yeah,
For sure. Yeah, I think it's great for the sport. I think he'll help a good amount. I don't know about his goal of being the biggest motorsport in the world. Maybe in the US. I could possibly see that. Like, come on. But also, I think my final point is shout out Truck Series legend Ben Kennedy. I think he's been around the sport for a while. He knows what the fans want, what everything needs to be like. So I think it's going to help. The whole changes in the front offices for cars big.
the second
just
big
no complaints.
no complaints. You like it?
No. Yeah, it's good move. Good move by NASCAR.
Bring us to Green Sonoma, please.
Yeah, so let's tweet at Ben Kennedy now. Be like, hey, let's do this now, because he's
At
going to
Ben
be in charge
Kennedy.
of the schedule,
At Ben
all of that
Kennedy,
stuff.
bro. At Ben Kennedy. Please take the O'Reilly series back to Montreal, please.
That'd be cool.
That would be cool. Sorry. My bad.
Crazier
Especially in
stuff
the
though.
crossover series.
What?
Especially with the crossover series.
Oh God.
The crazier thing that was announced, I don't know if it was last week. I don't know when this kind of got like in the air. But John
Like
Probst,
beginning of the week.
yeah, John Probst said, in 2030 we're looking into involving our O'Reilly series and making it a CUV series in the future. Obviously, Ford, Toyota, and General Motors Chevrolet brands have all these V8 engines and all these SUVs. Eventually, we're not going to see sedans on the road. We have to make this better, and we have to be more like them. The second, and then he goes to say, long term, you see it as it is. We do have the CUV body that we've developed in our electric vehicle. I'm not sitting here saying today we're going to break the news and it's going to be a CUV, but there are things on the roadmap to consider. You have a truck, you have a CUV, and a cup. There's 3 different bodies, and it's relevant to our OEMs. Anybody has thoughts?
No. Just
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no. Like, what? First off, if you're going to do this, which I'm fully against it, do not touch the O'Reilly series. Do not touch it. All right. Make a 4th series. I mean, I know ARCA technically is a 4th series, but do not touch O'Reilly. Like that is the worst thing you could possibly do. At this point, I'd rather you mess with the Cup cars and try this crap than the O'Reilly cars. Like, I'm just I don't understand. I think the best product of racing that we get routinely the whole weekend has been on Saturdays. I don't see why you'd want to change that in any way, shape, or form. And I'll be honest, I think the car that we're in right now on Sundays is still going to be here in 2030. So maybe we should focus on that more than we should, other things. I mean, I think the product that we're putting out there Sunday, it's slowly getting better. I will say that. It's not as bad as it used to be. But don't touch the O'Reilly cars. Like those races are always good. Like I'm not gonna say not always. They're almost always good. And I don't understand. I think the truck series is something that you could approach first. Or like I said, make another series. But the idea of doing anything to the O'Reilly series is just beyond me.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you there. Like, I swear, like you mess with the O'Reilly series, the best series you have, and you switch everything. That's how to turn your fan base against you, and that's how you like ruin all the progress you've made. Like, just make a whole separate series for it. That's fine, but again, the outrage for the fans is gonna be it's gonna be like the fall of Rome if that happens. That's a good comparison.
It's literally a whole new series, or touch ARCA at this point, and let the ARCA drivers move up to somewhere or use those cars. Let's see what happens.
Yeah. Y'all said everything that I feel the same about. So I don't want to see those things. And if I do, I don't want to see them on Saturday or Sunday.
Cody, if you're here, do you have any thoughts about the CUV series?
I think doing, I think changing up the best series in the sport, in my opinion, is a horrible idea for the sport in general. I feel like it should not be changed. Um, Honestly, I don't actually hate the idea of a CUV series. I actually don't hate the idea of that, but I just don't want it to replace anything. Like, if they just make a different series and do that, I would actually watch, a crossover, uh, like type of car in the series. I feel like that'd be very interesting. It's going to be designed differently. I don't want it to be electric. I mean, they might just do it that way, but I know they talked about um, changing if they were going to do the like change the ride series to the CUV, um, is they're not going to make the car electric. They're just going to change the design of the body, and I feel like that might make. I mean, that's going to upset a lot of fans. Um, I don't think it's something they should do in that situation. So I don't hate it, but I just don't want them to replace the ride series. Something's funny. I don't know what happened.
I have no idea.
Oh no.
It's nothing, man.
You need help. You need help.
Oh
So
Lord.
I want to give my 2 cents about it. I think in 2 years the O'Reilly series is going to go to the Gen 6 Cup car. I know that sounds crazy, but it's I don't want it to happen because I love where the O'Reilly series is racing product wise. But I do think that eventually after about 5 years, that's when they start to change it again, right? This is kind of like the COT, like last part of the COT body, in the sense of what it is. I think you're going to see a Gen 6 version of the O'Reilly series because it'll be all the replacements that the other teams will sell, right? And the teams will be like, hey, this is cheap. Let me do this. I don't know what that's going to look like. Obviously, it's going to be way better than what we have in the Cup Series right now, just based off of that. I do want them. I think they should change the ARCA series. I do. I think the ARCA series needs its own brand. Right now, it's pretty. Let's be for real. It's like the cousin no one ever wants to see. Like it sucks. Every race gets dominated by a Joe Gibbs driver just because they can spend $100,000 on that ride. Like, it's not fun. But I do not think that the team should have to pay. I think NASCAR should support and pay for all of those parts and pieces, because those teams struggle, right? They barely make it to the track each week. That's what they are. They're grinders, and I feel like that NASCAR could do a really good job at making it very um, inexpensive for them. And I feel like if they want to do this for the OEMs, I think the OEMs need to step up and put their part and pay for a lot of the vehicles. That's just my 2 cents. I don't like electric in motorsports. We see it in IndyCar right now. It sucks. The product is really bad with the, you know, with the little boost that you can have, the DRS or whatever it's called. And of course, it has killed F1 in the last 2 years. So, um, the more you put electric things in the motorsports, the more you get the engineering out of it, you get the craft out of it, and you get the enjoyment out of it. And that's what's so cool about motorsports versus other sports, is because it's all just straight talent when it comes to other sports, and of course the strategy and like you have gameplay and stuff like that as a coach you can do. But when it comes down to it in motorsports, it takes the whole team to win, right? Like it's not just the driver. The driver has to be excellent, but the crew chief, the engineers, the pit crew, everyone has to do their part to make a fast car. And I feel like that's so cool compared to other sports. It doesn't mean that doesn't mean in basketball you don't need your whole team. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it takes everyone behind the scenes to also put forth what we see on the racetrack. So, that's my 2 cents. I don't like electricity in our vehicles. I know it's going to happen. It's just the world we live in today. I just don't want them to use the O'Reilly series. And I think that they're going to listen because, as Dale Jr. said, I was up before the sun came up, and I had 5 meetings. So if that tells you, I don't think it'll happen. Obviously, they're also going to listen to Dale Jr., but they also want to listen to the people that pay them the most. I think Parker Kligerman had a really good thought. If y'all didn't see his tweet about this whole thing, he was pretty vocal. But both sides he kind of understood. He said, one thing that dirt cars don't have is they don't have, Chevy, Ford, Toyota. They don't have the manufacturers. They have them sponsored the cars, but it's not Ford, Chevy, Toyota cars, right? If they want to do something with the electric, I think they can go that route, and so that they don't have to listen to OEMs and they can do what they want. I mean, but they also don't get paid as much when they do that. So, I don't know, just some food for thought.
Yeah, I agree. Don't want to see it. It's killed F1 this year. Like you said, that push to pass in IndyCar, it's not great. That's pretty much dominated by Palou every week. So, I mean, I want it to be who can drive the best, not who can save a battery the most. And like you said, if they do anything, change the ARC cars. I mean, that car it's literally dominated by that 28 car every week or the 18. That it's every single week unless it's Daytona or Talladega. Just change something else.
Awesome stuff. Well, we can move on to our next thing. And Shake, it's in the draft questions. What do you got for us this week? Obviously,
All right.
It'll go DA, DJ, DCD, Cody, and then myself.
So, my first question, in the modern era, the most first-time winners in a season is 5. So far, we're at 2 this season. I think there are some names that could potentially pick up their first win of the season or first win of their career. Do we think the record gets matched?
Does it get matched? I'm gonna go ahead and say no. Like they can get close. I just don't think they go over 5 though.
So, who would that would be? Zane Smith, Gillen, Zilich,
Breeze.
Priest.
Oh,
I'm gonna say no. I think we get close, like Da just said. I think we could definitely see 4, but I don't think we get 5.
I'm definitely gonna say no. I think Zilich is like one of your only shots, to be honest, and probably Priest, but I don't know if Priest has it all together yet. I mean, Zilich obviously doesn't, so who knows? But who would that 5th one be is the question. I don't think there is one right now.
I think it'd be close, but it's definitely going to be a hard thing to do. With the drivers that we do have, obviously we have Zillage, Zane Smith, Gillen, Noah Gregson. So I guess all the front row guys. Zillage, I think I just said Zillage. I don't even know anymore. Um, and then I don't know. I think it can happen, but it's just very unlikely that it will happen.
I think it'd be cool to see. I think the three guys that would make it tie would be Priest, um,
Zillage.
Zane Smith, and Zillage. I think those are the top three that would make it, um, in a sense of a win. But of course, you could have your John Hunter Nemechek, plate win or something like that, or
Noah.
Noah.
I forgot he's never won a cup race.
I don't know. I don't think it happens, but it would be really cool because the three people that I just named, um, they're they're really good. I just think that they haven't had the shot yet.
So I personally, I think it does get matched. I think Zillich does win at a road course this season. I think he showed at Coda that I mean, I thought he had the best car at Coda overall. I think that Ryan Preece will win a race this year. I've been obviously huge on him since the beginning of the season. And then I think we will kind of get that wild card at whether it be Atlanta, Dega, or Daytona again. If I had to pick the one wild card, I think it will be. I think it's going to be Todd Gillen. I think he runs well enough at these super speedways that eventually he is going to find himself in a place to get a win. So he would be my pick to do that. So I think it could get matched, and I think it will get matched. I'm optimistic for it because I think, like I said, I'm big on two of them getting it. I think we do get to four, but then the fifth one is very possible at the three remaining super speedways.
Great question. Also, I just want to point out, Cody Ware did a really awesome yesterday. Like I know that they were fuel saving at the
Hey,
first
we
stage.
can't leave him out either.
Uh, I was just looking at all the guys that haven't won yet, and I just thought about like he did a really great job, and as a spectator, I was like, what the hell? But it was really cool to see. But go ahead.
Yeah, Cody Ware was extremely impressive yesterday, and
So
good
his
for him
car caught
after.
fire.
Well, it was good for him after all the slack he caught from last week. Um, my next question is: Trackhouse that bad? Aspire that good? Did Daniel Suarez make the right move?
Did Daniel Suarez make the right move? Like leaving Trackhouse to go to Spire?
Yeah, I mean, I know it
Oh,
wasn't necessarily his choice, but I mean, was it the right move for him?
considering he's 14th in points in the chase right now, I'd say so. Because EC Ross Chastain's in 18th, SVG is in 19th, and then down there, Silch is somewhere down there. They just don't have it figured out this year. So I think it was a great move on Suarez's part to go ahead and jump to Spire as he and his now teammate Carson Hocevar is right now safely in.
Yeah, I think it's a great move for Daniel Suarez. I think it was the right move. And I do think Trackhouse is in trouble because they have not had speed almost anywhere other than Coda. And even then, we've seen SVG. SVG did not have the speed that he has had. I mean, given he's never really been the greatest at Coda in the Cup car, but like he had his shot against Reddick 1-on-1, and he just did not have the pace to get him. I do think Zilich was the fastest car that weekend, and I think he showed it driving through the field towards the end. But on Mount Hess or anything else, they have not had any speed, and Spire has not unloaded the greatest. But I think week in, week out, we see that 7, that 77, that 71. They're right around that top 10 or in the top 10. And I think it was a great move for Daniel Suarez.
Yeah. I mean, we saw it kind of last year, kind of break out of Texas. This Michael McDowell like leading with like what 20 to go or something, or a little bit late in stage three. Like they had some I think Suarez does bring a more of a veteran presence, just like McDowell, and it's obviously going to help that team knowing a little bit about that one successful year he had at Trackhouse. So Trackhouse has got some work to do.
You're muted, buddy.
Yeah, totally forgot I was muted. It was using my computer, so it would make it sound when it's muted. I think Trackhouse definitely needs to improve and do some changes. I think the current lineup that they have is okay. I don't think it's the lineup that they have. I think it's just the equipment that they're bringing every week. Um, I think it's a struggle on them, but they're trying to figure something out. I think I remember seeing Chastain being interviewed, and they were talking, and he was talking about they're trying to figure some things out, but they bring pretty much new stuff to the track, new every week, depending on the track that it is, and sometimes it works. Like for example, I mean, he was one of the most stable cars Chastain was at Talladega while being pushed. Like that car was not moving. Um, and they were. I feel like he was the only strong car that week, like yesterday as well. So that was kind of weird, in my opinion. But you seen, SVG and Zillage and all in Chastain as well running up in the front of Daytona early in the season. So I mean, they're just trying to bring new things to the tracks and try to figure stuff out. I don't think it's I they got to figure something out. That's for sure. Suarez was 29th 10 races into the season last year, and now he's 14th 10 races into the season this year. So looking off of that, huge move for him. Obviously, it wasn't probably what he wanted to do. Um, I guess he kind of got kicked out of his ride, like Chastain said. Um, but I think it was the best move for his career to go Spire. And honestly, with how he's running, I mean, if he makes a chase, I mean, does Kyle Busch really come over and take that 7 car?
Those are really good points. Yeah, I think ever since Pitbull left from Trackhouse, I feel like their funding has not been the same. I know, Of course, they're not a top Chevrolet team anymore. Well, they weren't to begin with, but like because of the next gen, it kind of made it all equal. And now Chevrolet is giving all their resources to Hendrick, and Spire is connected to Hendrick, so they're gonna get at least a minus or a B plus type of information. And Trackhouse is gonna get C, and I just think that they don't have the. I think they will eventually rebound. I mean, I think there's 3 talented drivers, um, and I think you know Mark. Uh, Gosh, what is his name?
Justin.
Justin Marks is. I was gonna say Marks, which that was. I was saying as his first name. Uh, I feel like he has the drive, and I feel like they focus a lot about their brand a lot. I think they need to take some money off of that and focus more on their actual performance. So if they realign that, because they have the coolest haulers, they have the coolest teams, the coolest shirts. I mean, everything about Trackhouse is the best, right? I just bought a T-shirt that says uh, "Let 'em cook" on Connor Zillage. Like that is the coolest shirt I've ever seen in NASCAR. Obviously, it was Wendy's, but like it was dope looking. I just think they need to focus more on performance than they do, appearance and stuff like that. Um, but yes, I did not expect this from Suarez. So either he is got the biggest brain, or he kind of just lucked into it.
Yeah. I think the way I view it, I think Trackhouse, this might be a crazy take. I don't think Trackhouse was ever that good. I think in 2022, everybody was on a very even playing field, and that's when you saw Ross really shine. But it seems like every single year, it's Trackhouse gets a little bit further away from Hendrick and even Spire at this point. I think kind of what I talked about with DJ last week, with how we knew these big teams were going to figure it out eventually. Well, the big teams are figuring it out. They're passing that information to you know, their associated teams, like with JGR in 2311. You got Hendrick and Spire, and then I guess what is it, Penske and Wood Brothers, but you can't really tell with the 21. It's just
I feel like it's more
I think
Blaney and RFK.
yeah. Yes, but I mean, it was a matter of time, and I think now it's really showing that Trackhouse doesn't have the the resources that makes a team great. And you're really seeing them struggle. I think Spire is continuing to get better each season. Um, I really questioned it last year. Last year was McDowell's first year at Spire, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I really questioned it with him. I thought he took a step back when he moved over. I thought he performed a lot better in the 34 than he did last season. But I don't know. Maybe we were all wrong about Suarez in the preseason um, driver rankings because he was almost down there with Riley Herbst. But yeah, really shocked with the success that he's had. And we're now going to another track where he's had some decent success. So it'll be interesting to see how he can carry throughout the rest of the season, all the early momentum he's had.
Well, you know why
My
he's run better?
oh, why is that?
McDowell? Yeah, because Blake Harris is on top of the 48 box.
All right. So we have two more races before the All-Star break. Do we think anybody that hasn't won in the last calendar year, which this excludes him. This excludes him. Don't get too upset. He's a champion, so he's automatically in. Do we think anybody that hasn't won in the last calendar year wins these next two races to lock themselves into the main?
Oh man, I personally do not see it, to be honest with you. I think the same people are going to start just keep winning the races.
Has Brad won in the last calendar year?
No, he won. He won Darlington 2 years ago, right? That was his last win.
This last one.
And Busher didn't win last year. I could see one of those two. I could see Brad K or Chris Busher getting it done.
No, I don't think so. I think some familiar names better start popping up.
I think we definitely see actually two new winners in the next 2 weeks that haven't won in the last calendar year. So I absolutely think so.
Do you want to tell us who they are?
Yeah, I want to hear it.
Or are they going to be your picks
Not giving away
later?
my picks, man.
All right, yeah, we'll let you live then. We'll let you live.
Yeah.
That's.
I mean, you're picking first.
That's a good take, I guess.
Talking
I
about
don't
the
know.
Glen mainly.
Oh well, is that? I don't even think that's how it works anymore in the All-Star race.
The way Bob
I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
posted the other day about Gibbs and Hocevar locking themselves into the main after the win. That's how I
Okay.
assume it is.
Okay.
But I mean, this All-Star thing is as confusing as it's ever been, and there's been some confusing All-Star races.
I don't see anybody win new. I mean, the people that I have. I mean, actually, who my picks are this week. I don't know if if it happens, it'll be new, but I don't know. I don't see it. I think we're gonna see some normal people win the next two races, except Zillage at Watkins Glen. I think that's the one, because I think Zillage destroys the field in 2 weeks.
I 100% agree. I was like, wait a minute, why is nobody talking about the fact that we're going to Watkins Glen? Like,
I thought Glenn was after the All-Star break.
No, it's right
No,
before.
Texas.
But yeah, I agree with him too.
But yeah, that. Other than that, I don't really see anything.
yeah, I'm honestly debating. I hope I don't say this too loud and she comes in here and beats me. I'm debating, betting my freaking mortgage on Connor Zilic next week. I got that dude. That dude in Watkins Glen is so impressive. It is insane. I'm
glad he's running the truck series with Shane. That's gonna be so fun to watch.
It's going to be
trying to
very
trip
fun.
on the all 3 races again. Hopefully, he doesn't
He's going for the weekend.
the window this time.
Yeah, he needs to be careful in the O'Reilly car if he wins.
Yeah.
You think he climbs out the roof again?
He definitely climbed
Just-
up the roof.
If I'm him, I'm just like slowly like worming my way out, just sliding down the door of the car face first.
It seemed like he did okay at Bristol though when he won that. So I mean,
Yeah, well, that was all for my questions.
Thank you.
those
Those
are
are
great
really
questions.
good.
Actually, I like them.
Questions.
Yo,
No,
so
no.
Thank you.
that means Connor Dillage can be an elite company with Kyle Busch if he wins all 3.
Hey, he's going for the weekend sweep.
That would
That
be.
is a good point.
He's not
Yeah,
winning all 3.
he very well could do it.
I think right then and there that's a him moment.
All 3 of
Is SPG,
him and
is
SVG's racing all 3 as well, I believe.
I was about to ask that. Yeah. I'm pretty
Bro,
sure
we're
they are.
gonna get 3 races of SVG versus Connor Dillage.
Absolute cinema.
It might be the most boring
hey,
but entertaining.
They are
race
gonna
of our
be
lives.
tired of each other after this.
I'm gonna
or
tell you
next
right
weekend.
now, someone is gonna have hurt feelings by the end of the week. I don't know who it is gonna be.
Bro,
But-
like just imagine Zilich wrecks SVG for the win in the
And
truck
then
race.
the next day,
And SVG dumps him.
And then they dump each other in the Cup race.
and Alex Bowman doesn't win. All right, and so.
Dang.
Chase Elliott breaks his leg.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Wow.
Whoa!
I don't
you didn't
miss
have vertigo
any
there.
broken bone on anybody.
We don't need the vertigo there.
Jeez.
We are going to Texas. We're moving into our picks. I will,
Unfortunately.
show them in just 1 second here.
Kyle Busch to watch.
Your drivers have no right, buddy.
Oh, dang
Here's
it.
your driver.
I realized I didn't do something.
Oh,
Whoa, dude!
that's not right.
I thought I was in second.
April Fools, late April Fools.
All right, well, I gotta find this picture.
All right, boys, let's just.
I mean, we know the order.
Yeah, but the fans don't.
Yeah, the fans
The
don't.
fans,
The
that's,
viewers
what,
fans.
that's what matters most is the fans.
They
Shout
got
out
it
to
now.
viewers. This is why we make
NASCAR doesn't care about the fans, but we do.
We do it for the fans and the love of the game.
Yeah.
Might want to step up your game.
That's rich coming from you, buddy.
I'm ahead of you.
Okay. You're not going to end there.
Well, I'm gonna stop this this wiener showing contest, and
I have nothing to show.
I'll go ahead and say this while Dylan gets this up. Oh, never mind, he got it. I was gonna read off the sponsor for the race. I was so excited. I had it pulled up and everything.
Go ahead. You do it. Do it.
Hold on.
All right, man. We're headed to Texas.
Boo.
And everything's bigger in Texas. We're going for the SpeedyCash.com 250 truck race. It's 167 laps, 6'7", 250.5 miles. It is weather-wise looking like it's going to be a pretty nice one. And yeah, it's a night race too, isn't it? Doesn't say what time it starts.
Leave so.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, it starts at 8.
PM.
It starts at 8.
I loved it. All right, you're gonna do all 3, by the way. So we're ready.
Oh,
Yeah.
frick yeah.
Yeah.
New bit. Let's go.
We're gonna change it every week. Someone else is gonna do it.
There's
Also-
also some names in all 3 fields this week.
All right, Damon, you have the first pick. Who do you got?
Oh, he's not
Good
here.
pick, man. Good pick. Good pick.
Wait, can I ask a question?
I
How,
like that
how's,
pick.
we're three-way tied for third. Like, how is it the order decided?
Okay, so
And it,
it's like whoever has the
And-
best pick of the week before. So obviously, DCD got
Alex
like
Bowman.
he got the highest pick, so he
Okay.
jumped to third. That's how it is.
I took the Brad, who's like the worst out of them. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I'll go ahead and make my pick. But before, I just want to say this is going to be the best race of the weekend, so just be ready for that. I'm going to go Carson Hocevar.
Okay.
Not bad.
Well, I'm biased.
I wonder where he's going here.
My goat, my king, KFB is gonna win the truck race.
He's going to do it.
I don't got much to pick from after that. I'm just kidding.
I see. There's
Tony.
another.
No, I'm just kidding. Brandon Jones.
Hey, Parker Kligerman's racing.
That's true.
Dang it, is he? I would have really picked him, but I picked Brandon Jones.
Ew. That's disgusting.
That's
the future.
2026 champion.
Yeah. That's what Cody's.
I'm going to take Ross Chastain.
About to say, it's like someone gonna pick him up. I hope.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah.
I think as long as he doesn't intentionally wreck somebody this time around, I think he is going to be your winner. Give me Ben Rhodes.
Oh gosh.
Great pick. Love it.
Watch out, Ekis. You're not safe, buddy.
This guy's been right there so many times this year, and it hasn't won his way. Give me Caden Honeycutt.
For sure, it's like the 60th time you chose him.
Yeah,
It's
it's gonna work out one of these times.
It's because he's been at the top of the point standings this whole time. He can't pick anybody else in the Truck Series.
Every year he just like, and I this is gonna get it done. It's Caden Honeycutt every
It's
week.
either Honeycutt, Larson, or Corey Heim.
Well, whether do the same thing here.
All right, for the O'Reilly race, it is the Andes Frozen Custard 340. It's going to be 200 laps, 300 miles, and it is a 3:30 start time on the CW. Damon, who you got? All right, great pick. Cody, who do you got?
Names in this field too.
Well, I
I
got
didn't
two,
know that they should at this number.
Yeah, I got two options. I really don't know which one I'll go with, but yeah, I'll go with the one that came to mind first. I'll go Kyle Larson.
Yeah, jump.
He's
gonna
only
lose
win in the
this
O'Reilly series, it seems like. So
Better hope he doesn't sweep the stages.
All right.
He's
Well,
racing for points.
I get it because he sucks, DJ. I'm just kidding. Anyway, I'm just playing. He's really good. I'm gonna go ahead and take Connor Zilch to win.
All right. The number 3 is going back in victory lane with Austin Dillon.
I'm so glad someone picked him.
Damn, that's where I was going. That's 100% where I was going.
Well, I think after getting wrecked from the lead by a lap car, Sam Mayer.
Getting left cut down. He cut up. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I feel bamboozled because I really did not expect anybody to take Austin Dillon just because he's so easy. It's so easy to hate on. So I guess at this point, I'm just going to go with my GOAT. He gets victory number 1. Give me Parker, the GOAT, Retzlaff.
I will say Austin Dillon is really good in the O'Reilly car. Like every time he's been in it, he finds a way.
I thought about it, but he hasn't been in those cars for a while, I think.
Well, you know what? He's going back to back. Corey Day will win.
Oh my god!
Let's go.
Caden Honeycutt and Corey Day every week.
It's every week. It's Corey Day and Caden Honeycutt, dude.
Cody,
hey, you took my other guy.
It's illegal to share your prescription drugs with other people.
I'm sorry, dude.
He took the other Hendrick car, so I went the other way.
What the hell? The Cup race is the Worth 400 presented by Liqui Moly.
Yeah, that's what Cody's on.
What?
That's what Cody's on right now.
Papa Molly, I'm sweat.
It is 267 laps. Nice. 400.5 miles on Sunday, May 3rd on FS1. Who is your suck pick, Damon? Good job. All right, Cody, who's your suck pick?
You know, I totally forgot we had to do suck picks. Oh shoot.
Just pick a driver.
It's the same drivers every week. Come on.
Just pick Cody Ware and
Chase Elliott for the suck pick.
Who?
Oh.
Chase Elliott.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, you're definitely high.
Yeah, I think the meds might be kicking in right now.
Yeah, I think that Wiki Molly or the fuck Hunter said. Just kicking in. Anyway, my suck pick is gonna be Michael McDowell.
Michael McDowell.
Oh.
My suck pick. It was really cool to see you lead a couple laps, Chad Fincham, but
Oh, come on.
You're gonna be a second and a half off the
He
pace.
got a shot.
And I honestly, I
Got
just
a
did that
shot.
just to give him props because of he led a couple laps.
Yeah, here's props. You're actually going to suck this race, by the way.
Well, speaking of sucking, Kyle Busch.
Yeah.
You're gonna see Alex Bowman.
Watch
It
out for
pains me to do this. It really does pain me to do this, but my suck pick is Carson Hocevar. I think the hangover is going to be a little bit too much. I think he pushes a little bit too hard in 3 and 4, and the bump gets him. And Carson Hocevar DNFs.
Yeah.
My bad run is Brad Keselowski.
Hey, dumb boy, don't be surprised if Alex Bowman has a vertigo behind the wall.
All right.
Big good.
Who's your good run, Cody?
Am I unmuted? Okay, I'm good. Good run. I'm actually gonna just GA. I'm gonna go Mike McDowell.
Okay, you can do that. We were just talking about
Whatever
this guy.
he said.
He said that Michael McDowell.
Oh,
Yeah, it was hard to tell. But my good run is going to be Austin Dillon. We were just talking about him. So, yeah.
RCR car running good. Things that will never happen for
Never
500.
heard of that.
I'm saying.
I was gonna go Corey Heim just because it'd be cool. Because I know he's probably gonna finish top 10 or something.
There's going to be the winner to break the
But
thing.
I think Ricky Stenhouse Jr. is gonna have a good run. His Kansas race was super impressive, and I hope they bring that speed.
I don't think a guy who finished top 5 here last year. Eric Jones.
Big dub. I absolutely agree.
I'm also going to pick a guy that we just talked about. This guy in the 4 next gen races we've had here has 3 top 10s and a worst finish of 12th. Give me Daniel Suarez.
Well, I'm doing this for the memes and because I do genuinely think he would be good. Give me the number 67 car of Corey Heim.
What car?
Dad.
All right, cool. Don't you ever do that again.
And who is your win pick, Cody?
Went back and watched some clips from past races. Ran top 10 pretty much all race. He might not have finished there because of getting involved in an accident, but we're gonna go Chris Buescher.
Dude from Frostburg, Texas, with a population of 30,000. Not bad.
I'm so glad you said that because that's what I was about to say.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and take a driver that 2 people on this pod like. I'm gonna take Chase Elliott to win this race.
Great pick.
I actually hope that happens. I hope you get 10 points this week. I'm picking. I have 2 drivers that I've had in mind. I'm going to pick Chris Buescher's teammate and go Brad Keselowski wins this race.
It's a good pick.
Brad Keselowski.
I wrote down William Byron beginning of the season. He's shit. So I'm gonna pick the driver I hate, Joey Logano.
Well, since DA already picked the winner, I'm going to pick the guy that's going to finish second place. I'm going to go Denny Hamlin.
That's fair.
I can't remember if it was last year. We went to Texas twice last year, correct?
No.
Or was it just once? All right. I remember it was a race recently. There was a car that dominated and ended up getting in a problem. I think 2311 wins again, and I think it is the 23 of Bubba Wallace.
That's a good pick.
Good pick.
I remember he was battling Byron at the end of 23, I believe. Like him and Byron going back and forth, and yeah, he was on my list.
That was a good battle until he wrecked himself.
Awesome.
2 years ago, somebody was dominating, and then the pit crew forgot to tighten the tire.
Well, those are the points. I changed it up a little bit. Instead of giving you the number where we're at, I get minus behind the leader. Since we're getting closer and closer to the reset. Well, not reset for us, but reset.
I like that. I like it better. I like it better just having the points lined
I
up.
do like it this way.
DA, who'd you pick?
Chase Elliott.
Oh yeah. All right. So I can update the list later.
Thank you.
Thank you. Awesome. We had 24 people view us this podcast. That was awesome.
Oh,
we
that's
had
great.
about 10 comments, live comments. Moses,
Awesome.
aka Tweed, was in here, so that was cool.
Cool,
Thanks
cool.
for being here. My wife said, "Ride the mother freaking dente." So that's awesome.
Did she say freaking?
She did. She did.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
Lame.
Well, yeah, she just didn't want to cuss it on the podcast. But awesome. I can't wait to see Texas.
I can.
I can't wait to see.
She's from Texas. I can
Can
tell
tell.
by the way.
Oh my gosh, I have an intro. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That just like
Oh,
gave me
no.
some.
Dude,
They gave me some
No.
giga brain for
Look
next
for
week.
Gave him a little
Oh my
tingle.
God.
It
That has
gave
to
me
be
a
a
tingle.
tingle.
All right, DA, do you have the ball ready?
We are ready. What is on the line for today for me to miss this shot and ruin someone's dreams?
I don't know. We've done KFB stuff.
That worked out good.
Yeah.
I have not been able to hit an ocean at
Yeah,
least this year.
yeah, give a little white boy some motion, Twin. Come on now.
I don't
Is
have
it
it
a
right
Kyle
now,
Busch
but-
truck win since he's racing?
No,
I don't
we've
wanna-
been doing Kyle Busch.
Yeah, we're doing Cowboys. Let's do something new.
I
The
mean,
winless
your
streak
pick- your-
is broken.
Nah, you hit this, your pick wins.
Corey Heim, top 10.
Yeah, let's do that. Hey, actually, just lay it up. Don't even throw it.
Don't
the
get,
rules are the
don't
rules.
get.
The rules are the rules. You gotta understand it has to be a jump shot.
Let's do your boy Mendoza.
Oh, Fernando.
Yeah.
My boy Fernando, yeah.
Yeah. Say something about him. Rookie season.
There's his ACL week 1.
Oh, okay.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Wow.
Whoa.
That's rude. What did Mendoza do? He's such a nice kid.
First round pick. First pick overall. Phenomenal guy.
Phenomenal guy.
Updated his
Glory
LinkedIn.
of God and Jesus himself is awesome.
Yeah.
Someone you let your daughter around, it's great.
Yeah,
It's great.
I would let her date him, but maybe divorce. So, let's just say, what is good rookie stats for a quarterback in the NFL?
I mean, it's rookie. He wins rookie of the year. He wins rookie of the year. There we go.
Oh, bang! There you go.
All right, let's do it. Oh. Come on.
See a cat.
I know.
Holy cow.
I suck.
Oh my god!
I think
When's the
DCD's
last
right.
time he made one, by the way?
I
We're
think-
smashed. We are putting the mortgage on someone else in the AFC to win Offensive Rookie of the Year.
I think DCD's right after you missing that.
Put your money. Oh man, put your money on Carnell Tate.
Yeah, Cornell
over.
Tate, we are smashing the over on his.
Dude, I think.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Whoa!
Whoa, hola.
What's my screen
Hey.
do?
Hey,
What's going on?
get off the screen.
What has
What
happened?
am I?
Okay,
Is this a cyber attack?
we are live, by the way. I just want to make.
What are we doing? What the heck is this?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'll see y'all later.
All right. Anyways, thank you so much for watching the pod. Get this off my screen. Stop it.
Yes. Dude, what do I get out of here?
Thank you so much. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and tell your grandmas that we're live. Peace.
Kills.
Make sure you hit that notification